Before this video starts, I'd just like to say that this clip was taken from my stream right here on YouTube. I've been streaming every day at around 11 p.m. EST, so if you want to check me out, the best way to do that is to subscribe to the channel. Also, the viewpoints I make in this video are really rushed, so if you want to see an in-depth analysis of every character and every one of their abilities, then leave that in the comments below. So we're doing a Valorant agent tier list for those of you just joining. We're doing a Valorant agent tier list because, what's it?
Jeremy, why do you have so many?
Okay, bro, shut up. Shut up. Let me play my game, bro. Anyway, so
yeah, don't try to delete that.
okay, so Breach, right? I like his util, right? I like his util, but he's only good on like certain maps, you know? Like he's not good on like he's good on Fracture, he's good on like I think it's just on Split before they removed it. But I think that's like the only two maps he's good on. To be honest, I like his blind too. Not gonna
Yo, could
lie.
you pick it up and we want to see where you rank him?
I think this is a good like, I think he's good like C tier. Not gonna lie.
B.
B. I was thinking like he was in between B or C, but like to me his flash is kind of like
It's the
no
easiest.
his other util.
Oh, it's not the easiest to avoid.
He's an easy champ to play, but like his util is just like. His util is good. I like his util. I like his ult too, because his ult's like huge for post plant.
Okay, but how about you place the agents
I'll-
now, then explain later?
I'll put him in B tier. Yeah. I'll put him in B. No. And then Brimstone, right? That's a hard C tier, right?
Just this one.
No, Brimstone's a hard C tier.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
Brimstone D
D.
to the A.
No,
I
he's
think
not.
C is better.
Because he's not bad, but like he's not the best controller. Like his util's good for post plant, but that's about it. His little iPad. Oh my lord, I hate this iPad so much. They need to increase his range. I know they increased it like 3 times. They need to increase it more.
Good.
Cypher, that's a hard F tier for me. Hard F tier for me. That's a hard F. He's the worst agent in the game. He is actually the worst agent in the game. Literally, he's only good on defense. His tripwires are so his tripwires are only good if you're playing in like Iron 1, because no one shoots your tripwires.
Yeah, his,
No, everyone shoots his tripwires in higher ranks.
if you're going against Helen Keller, man.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason you have. That's literally the
Can I
only
say
reason this team was good. Yes.
Okay, I think Cypher actually gets better the higher elo you go because the information that you get becomes more valuable as you like in Silver. You don't care. You don't care that you know they're beaming, but like if you're playing like Immortal, that information is really valuable. Like even if they don't get caught by the tripwire, the information that's there is useful.
Like
And more ciphers can get creative with their tripwires as they get better at him. So people do get caught in his trips.
You can not any alien though.
I get that, but like I get his ult being like his ult isn't that useless, but it's definitely the worst ult in the game, like 100%. But like
Worse than Astra?
yes, worse than Astra's. Actually, yeah, slightly worse than Astra's. Cause like the information you get from his ult is good, but like other than that, like what are you gonna do? Other than like rotate off of sight or some shit like that. Jet, I think, cause I'm not good at like aiming, so, but I think she has to be. I think she has to be an S tier. I think she's S tier. She's really like her dash is good. I like what they did with her dash, making it so like you have to, it's on a timer because it doesn't really like affect her too much. It just affect opping. That was really it. And then I like her ult. I like her smokes.
Okay, that's cool. Next, KJ.
I think that's a hard D tier. I'm gonna be straight.
Yo, what?
Killjoy. Okay, Killjoy is definitely the second best Sentinel. Chamber is the best Sentinel. KJ is not that good on offense, cause like, no, KJ is not that good on offense, cause like her alarm bot, like it's like the same thing with Cypher, right? Her alarm bot's good for info, and like the vulnerability that her alarm bot gives is good, but like it's only if as you get to higher elo, like people are shooting that, and you're just getting info that oh they're here, that's it.
It's D tier, C tier, A tier.
I think
maybe
she's
even
D.
I think she's D tier to be honest. I deadass think she's D tier.
Wait, what about her mollies, especially when attacking?
Her mollies are good, but they work better when you're like mixing it up, you know, like mixing up like her like when you do like the what's it, the furnace play in B Ascent. They're good when you like put them down, but like the fact that you can't pick them up whenever you want, or like
stream. Do not listen to this rank.
It really brings, and she's not good on every map too. She's only good on like Ascent and I think not even Haven. She's only good on like Ascent, like really good on Ascent, and
Okay,
not even Icebox.
once we're done with this, we should like compare it to like some like actual like person's tier list. See the similarities.
What do you mean actual person? You mean actual streamer? What? You call me not actual streamer? Yo, Owen.
Hey, Jeremy
Yo,
is not an actual person.
Yeah, you
No,
say
like
I'm not
an
an actual person.
What's
who's,
an actual
who's, like,
person?
radiant, like a pro.
What is he, like 6/7 a
coach.
person? 1/7 a person? Is that what you're trying to say here?
Owen
Owen?
You said
That's what it
actual
was. I keep
person.
forgetting, it's 3 bits.
Shut up. Owen, I think.
Owen.
Owen. I think he's slightly below Brimstone. Like I think his smokes are better.
What?
I think Omen's smokes are better, but the maps that he's good on are way less. Actually, no, I'm gonna say slightly above. No, I'm gonna say slightly above. He's slightly above Brimstone. I think he's slightly above Brimstone.
I see that.
But not too like, cause like their skill set, like they trade off, you know. Like Brimstone's is more for like defensive post plant, but Omen you can play both offense or like a lurk or like a defense, cause his smokes can go anywhere, basically anywhere on the map, and he has that like flash to help his team entry or like to help
And his
himself.
smokes regenerate.
His smokes regenerate, yeah, and that TP allows him to like get out of some situations if you're good.
Yeah.
And what they did with like his ult is definitely one of the most useless. Like it's barely above Cypher's ult, like barely, in terms of usefulness. But
I think like yeah, I agree.
yeah,
Brimstone's very good at what he does, but there's not a lot he can do, and Omen's more versatile.
yeah. Phoenix, I'd say he's barely above B. He's barely above Breach to me. Cause I like his flashes. I like the buff flashes. I like the buff flashes. I like the buff. I love the buff Phoenix flash. I love the buff Phoenix flash. His wall is like kind of useless. He's definitely the duelist that helps his team the most. Like that can help his team the most.
So
No.
Oh my god.
No. Okay, so his wall is definitely worse than Neon's. His flash is just broken now. Like you can't turn away from that at all. His molly is and his ult is like his ult is like really useful for like entry. And the fact that you don't lose your pre-existing shield is actually just goated now. So I think he's slightly above Breach to me. Actually, no, we're gonna put him slightly below Breach. I think Breach is a little more, or I think Breach is a little more useful here. Raze. She would be S tier if it weren't for her ult. Her ult is actually doo doo.
She would not even be S tier.
No, because her abilities help so much. Like that grenade, that's just damage.
I think at max A tier, not S tier. She's not crazy.
I put her in A tier. Yeah, I put her in A tier.
Yo, no. Put her B.
No, I put her A tier. No, I think she's A tier. Her grenades are good. Her satchel, like if you use her satchel for flights, that's just busted.
He off the Percocet. He ain't know it yet.
That bomb buddy is good for info.
Jeremy right now.
So Reyna, I think she's S
No,
tier.
no,
I think she's S
too
tier.
high.
I think she's S tier. If not S tier, I think if not S tier, no. Okay, this is what I'll say. She's S tier if you can aim, like if you're trying to shit on kids and like smurfing, and you can actually like get kills. But she's like below Raze and A tier.
But with the nerfs.
What nerfs?
For her.
You
She
mean,
has
like,
2 souls
That was
instead of
so
4.
long ago.
Yeah, and that makes her A tier. It doesn't matter how long ago it was; it still affects.
That is true though. No, like if you can't get kills, like half her kit's useless if you can't get kills. So like, I'd say probably a hard A tier. Probably below Raze in terms of usefulness. Sage, I think she's just S tier. I think her
You said
wall
Chamber's the best sentinel.
her wall is useful.
You said Chamber's the best sentinel.
Oh, we're getting to Chamber.
And you
We're
also
gonna
wait,
go
didn't you also say that KJ was the second best?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, KJ's the third best. Not my bad. My bad. Yeah, no. Sage is like the second best sentinel because her wall is just goated. Her slow orbs, I don't really use them that much, but they're still good. Her heal, good, or like decent-ish. Because it only does 60 as opposed to 100 like they did before. Makes me want to cry.
When it did 100, it was
That was
so
broken. That was busted when it did 100. Oh my lord. Her ult, if you use it well, goated, can actually make or break rounds. Sky, I think I'm gonna have to put Sky in between Omen and Breach, or Brimstone. Not gonna lie, like her flash is like so easy to dodge, so that is not even useful. Her heal is good, but people forget to use it, especially in lower elo. And her wolf is, not gonna lie, some doo doo. Like it's really bad. And her ult is also not the best. It's like Cypher ult, but like a little bit better because it actually like blinds them and makes them unable to hear. But that's, yeah.
I can't believe you were about to put Omen on top of, or sorry, Brim on top of Omen.
I think Sova goes.
That's crazy.
I think Sova goes here. I think.
Yo, okay, Jeremy.
No, Sova goes. No, Sova goes in front of Sage. Sova is actually goated. I don't know how to use him, but Sova is actually so useful for like getting info with his dart and his drone. He's actually so good for that. And like the lineups, like if you see average Jonas play, oh my lord, his lineups.
Oh, Jeremy.
No, like if you.
No. I am not seeing the logic because you put Sova in S tier because he's able to get info so well.
Yes.
And then you put Cypher in F tier.
No, because his info. No, his info is wall. His info is wall hacks. His info is literally wall hacks. He does better. He does a better job than Cypher at getting info.
Yeah, because like, look, Cypher information to me is just a call out. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
triple
just a
I
call
destroy.
out.
But Silva information, to do that and to actually be able to like visualize where the player is
Yeah.
a lot better than.
Well,
Like,
if you hit your Cypher cam darts, it's a wall hack too.
but like you,
Okay,
you're not
so you-
usually
you-
doing
so you-
much from that,
Hold on,
unless they
you got-
stand
you-
still.
You gotta actually strike a pierce a bullet into your enemy before you can see them, or you can just shoot an arrow and it goes bing bing, bing bing.
That's what I'm saying. It's more up to date. Like Silva's more up to date than Cypher, and you can actually play off of Silva's util way better than Cypher's.
It hurt.
100%
but
for me.
But the problem is, Cypher is a sentinel, and like you're
No,
supposed
Owen.
to be able to. You're supposed to. Hey, let me finish.
No.
I-
Wait for
Silva-
Jeremy to finish his tier list, and then you can start arguing.
No.
Viper, that's my mommy. We don't
Yo.
you don't have to you don't have to say anything about her. We love her. We love her.
Of course, bro.
We love her.
The agent
We love
you
her.
used to always play us, bro.
No, she is definitely below Silva.
Yo,
Bro, do you still have her set up as your wallpaper?
nah, she's my mommy. She's my mommy.
Yo, you need to chill.
Yoru,
need to
we're
chill.
gonna go in between.
Actually,
Actually, no, we're gonna lower him.
Bro, we
We're gonna lower,
Jackson.
we're gonna
Drop
lower
a
him
beer tier.
to B
I put
tier.
him
Yeah,
top
we're
of
dropping
B
to
tier.
B tier. Like, I would have put him above like Reyna, but like you can't really carry as well with him as you can with Reyna, unless you're like Ethos or Zipty. I don't remember his name. I don't know. If I make this
Well, what if
a
we
YouTube
wait
video,
for
I'll just put him
Jackson
on
to
screen.
explain?
But Jackson will put him in S tier. Like, he's not even S tier. He'll make another tier and put him as God tier or something. But Yoru, he's decent. Like, he's definitely gotten better with the buffs that he has. I think he's in a good state right now. Not gonna lie. With his flash was good. I think the decoy stuff that they did made him infinitely better, and his ult is good too. Like the fact that you're not seeing his ult. That was a little bit busted when you could see him in his ult. That was a little weird. I think Astra's B tier. No,
What?
I think she's A tier. I like Astra.
I would have put her S tier.
S tier.
Middle of S tier.
Nah, I think she's definitely. I think I'll put her here. Her ultimate's kind of holding her back. Not gonna lie. Her ultimate's not like the best. It's only good in certain situations, like a retake
Or you can be like lever with it.
or a take, a side take.
Yo, okay, KO's D tier automatically.
I agree with that.
I
Actually.
disagree.
No, I agree.
Really?
I think he's
I think
pretty decent.
I think he's better than.
Wait, what tier do you think he is on?
I think at least C because you can
Wow.
just okay. Ray's pulled out her ult, just knife her. She
Wait,
can't ult
what
anymore.
what did you just say?
Knife, like
or-
knife or like use your knife.
Use your
Yeah,
suppress.
use your suppress.
Chamber pulls out his ult.
I was about to say.
Chamber pulls out his
damn.
ult. No more ult for him. He has a classic now.
I think it's like okay, like that ability's okay, but like just don't
I
push
think
the
the
sight.
ability
Just don't
is,
put the
like,
sight.
Compared to other useful abilities, I think it's a little too niche.
Yeah,
Because
just-
not all
yeah.
agents are like, not all agents be like that. For me.
Yeah, it's only good if you're playing.
I
Against,
just
like
don't think it's like, yeah.
it's a good chamber nerf. I will say it's a good chamber counter. Like that,
Like, sure, they're suppressed, but like, if you got a gun,
you can
you
use it.
kill
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Or like wait
you can kill it.
like 5 seconds. Just wait 5 seconds and you're good.
I mean, the waiting is really good about it though. If you choose to wait, but you can just still choose to push out.
Okay, chamber. I think he's S tier. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Chamber is S tier. He's the best sentinel in the game. Period. He's not even sentinel. He's not even sentinel. That's how good he is. He's a duelist. Like the nerfs definitely hit him a little bit, but not too much. Neon, I think she's above Raze, but in A tier. I think Neon's very good, especially on like Icebox and Fracture. She really shines in those maps. And her ult is busted in low elo because no one, not even me, can track her. Like I can't. I am terrible at tracking. But in high elo, when people can actually like track and stuff, then she's a little bit worse. But she's not. Her ult is definitely busted. Her ult is busted, and her wall is good for sight takes, and her stun is pretty decent. Fade, I think she's very underutilized right now, like 100%. People should be playing her more in comp, cause she's the underdog. I think people should be playing her more. Not gonna lie, I think she's S tier. Just like
Okay, Owen, please make your case for Cypher.
Okay, so the reason that you can play off of Sova's information more is because he is an initiator. He's built to like get onto a site, help your team get some picks, right? Cypher's utility, since he's a sentinel, meant to hold sites, meant to hold areas, is more of a reactive thing, and you slow them down so your team can have time to rotate, or like you just like know if they're in some like weird position, like if you just put like a trip in mid, like especially on like Pearl, if I'm playing Art, you know I'm putting a tripwire behind me because people like to wrap around, and just having that information is so valuable to me. Because not a lot of other like agents have that luxury to them.
see.
Okay, so you said like Sova is like more information and Cypher's reactive, but like, yeah, Cypher's reactive, but once they either shoot out that tripwire or just not get hit by the camera dart, it's not, that reactivity is not that helpful if you can't see them. You see what I'm saying? Because like, oh, they shot the tripwire, you know their general vicinity. They can run away, they can either push you. There's still many different ways that they can even sit there for all you know. So it's like reactive, like for a split, just like his ult. Like it's reactive for a split second, and you see like one ping of the ult, and they could go left or right. It's just not like concrete vision, concrete information. It's just a tiny snippet, like a hint, like he like Sherlock Holmes or something, giving like clues, searching for clues, whatever. But Sova is like God. He sees. He's all seeing. You see what I mean? See what I'm saying?
See, I think that my problem with Cypher is that there are agents that just do his job better than he does. Like, even though I don't like Killjoy, Killjoy's just a better Cypher. Like, her ultimate's more useful. Her alarm bot, like, does vulnerability. Her turret can actually get kills. Like,
Well, the thing with Cypher is that his U2 is global and Killjoy's is not. Like
His
you
U2
can
is- yeah.
you can rotate off of a site and still like know where they are.
that's just like a balance though. That's like to me that's just like a balance. Like if you like Killjoy's utility used to be global and that was just busted. Like that was just broken. So they had to
Yeah,
balance
but that still does make that part of Cypher better though.
it does make that
Even
part
if
of
it's a
Cypher
balance.
better, but like I feel
That's
like
that's the one thing I will say. At least like the one thing that is actually like reactivity is useful for is if they're rotating.
if you want to take a site with like Killjoy, or like if you want to retake a site with Killjoy, you got your turret. You can place like a molly, like Cypher. You just place a cage, just like a cage and a cam, a cage and a cam. There's no damage dealing stuff. And you have your ult. You have your ult for retake as well. If you have your ult, you have your ult for retake. And Cypher is just, oh, I know where you guys are. I know if you guys are rotating or not. I know if you guys are playing whatever. I mean, and in that case, they're gonna be not necessarily like forced to peek you, but like they're gonna have to like you know, kind of the rough area where they are. I think that's the biggest problem with Cypher. You don't know exactly where they are. You know around where they are, or where they like you know where they were, not where they are. I think that's the biggest problem with Cypher.
But I still don't think he's F tier because I don't think any agent's F tier because like they all have their strengths.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is a little bit more lightly edited than most. I'm trying something different and I just wanted to see if you guys would like it. Again, if you want to see a more in-depth version of this video, then leave it in the comments below and I might just end up doing it. Also, like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks and have a great rest of your day.